Welcome to the 10th episode of Peer Pressure, the special edition, episode X.
10th Ebino extravaganza.
10th Ebino. Anyway, 10th episode, we are talking
We're back
about...
with panics. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Talking about a very special topic today, but before we get to that...
Oh, damn, I was about to... My bad.
What are you doing?
I'm hyped that we're talking about that
Okay.
album. I'm ready.
But before we do that, we're taking our favorite Panax Ginseng extract. Dom.
I'm injecting mine this time.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
I'm just gonna drink it.
We're also live streaming this episode, so
Special 10th edition.
yeah, tune into the Instagram, at Brandon_Elias. If you're trying to, well, that's not gonna matter anyway. Okay, well, let's start with the AKAs.
Yeah.
My name is Brandon, aka Brando, aka Terrace House Boy, aka
You don't have that. No one's ever called you
Terrace
that.
House Boy.
Dominic, Domicito, Latino Nelly. This time, play my theme music. I really mean it. Dipset. Boom! Clip right here of Cameron walking out of the car at the end of the Dipset anthem video when they play I Really Mean It.
Blaze, Killer, Diplomats, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke, half a dash, Killer, y'all niggas dreamed it, I've seen it, body warm, heart anemic.
Okay, I got you.
You're not gonna put that.
I will. No.
This is hard.
So what
All
we're
right.
gonna do now is take our famous Panax Ginseng.
It's famous. We only did it
extract.
twice. All right.
Alright. Supposed to promote energy and...
It takes a while to drink it, so give me a second.
Okay, alright, ready? Go.
Wait, I'm just gonna. Oh shit! All right, go. Fucking play no games.
This shit is fucking garbage, bro. Oh
It tastes like mashed up
It
roots.
tastes so bad.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm zone.
Wow, this tastes so bad.
I'm in the zone. Just kidding.
Took it straight to the head though. I feel it already. And my stomach's empty. Stop doing that.
He's ready.
Stop doing that shit. Okay. Today, talking about
My man, this is Kendrick Lamar.
So yeah, today we're just devoting it all to Kendrick Lamar, Our lives.
Fucking
Not
ready.
this episode, our lives. Anyway.
Ready.
Yeah. Okay. Where do we start with this, man? Where do we start with damn? I know how you feel.
You don't even know how I feel. I
do
haven't
know
even told you how I feel
I know how you
yet.
feel already, though.
Should we just start? With the.
And what about Okay, I'll start with expectations.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
that's fair.
leading up to this album, I've never actually been this hyped for like a Kendrick album. I don't know why.
Like.
I don't know why. But I listened to like OD. I listened to Section 80.
Leading up to this album,
Yes.
before this one dropped.
I listened to OD. I listened to Section 80. Then I listened to Good Kid. I didn't listen to Pimp Butterfly that much. I listened to most of it. It's not like it's a bad album. I just can't listen to it all the
Okay,
time.
whatever.
You know what I mean?
Just don't talk about it.
But actually, Section 80 is really fucking good.
Section 80 is really good. Section 80 has aged very well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's aged really well.
For sure. Good Kid, Mad City is really good too. Like, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Timber Butterfly, I still like it a lot. I just don't listen to that much. I don't know. It's just me. Good
Wait,
ass. Good ass.
what were
album,
your
though.
expectations coming in this album?
From the album cover, I was like, I don't know.
What about the songs leading up to it too? What did you think?
Like the Heart Part 4.
The Hard Part 4 and Humble.
The Heart Part 4 got me really excited. Humble was like, wow, this is a different Kendrick than I've heard before. I feel like this was to me when I first listened to Humble, I was like, wow, it's like a modern, like a more. He sounded like more like today's group of
It was
rappers.
a Mike Will beat, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how
It sounded like a more modern take on like his whole style. Like,
do you go from To Pimp a Butterfly
Exactly.
to the next single you release is a Mike Will made it beat? Mm-hmm. That's how when I saw that I was like, I heard the Hard Part 4. I just thought he was mad.
Yeah.
But I didn't think, because the Hard Part 4 was really like what this album was gonna be like. When you heard that shit, it was like really like, oh. So what did you expect? Like,
I was nervous hearing Humble because I was like, damn, I don't know if Kendrick is like gonna go super pop or like something where, I mean, I was just nervous. I was nervous 'cause I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
It's like same thing when I heard I was like, but when I heard I was completely different. I was like, this sounds like, I don't know, whatever. Humble got me more excited, but
I've
still.
been through a whole lot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Whoa, Kendrick. Whoa, where you
damn.
going? No, but actually, just jumping into the album. Actually, how about your expectations? Sorry. I got you.
Can I shoot my shot?
You can shoot your shot,
Can
bro.
I shoot my shot?
Hey, shout out to Io. Follow through.
When
I don't think anyone's in our stream anymore, but go ahead.
when I was leading up to this album, the reason I was mainly scared because I like To Pimp a Butterfly so much.
Yeah.
And it's like To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite album that's ever released.
Yes.
Like, that's my favorite
Understood.
album of all time.
Yeah.
So like knowing that, I knew this album wasn't gonna be as good as To Pimp a Butterfly.
I knew how you would feel.
So I was scared. So I
Yeah.
was scared because like even if it was a really good album,
Yeah.
the chances of it being better than To Pimp a Butterfly in my eyes was so low. Like there was no way it could be better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
So I already knew it was gonna be worse by
Yeah.
comparison.
Yeah.
So I was kind of scared because I was like, damn, it's not. After Good Kid, Mad City dropped, I was like, how does it get better than here? Then he dropped To Pimp a Butterfly. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know I could like an album as much as I like that album.
Yeah.
And then after that's like, you can only go down from there to me.
I don't know. I feel like you can turn left or turn right. You don't have to you don't have to get better. You can go different. You know what I mean?
No, but no, because To Pimp a
To you,
Butterfly
though, yeah.
was To Pimp a Butterfly was that.
Yeah.
It was a left turn because
Yeah,
Good Kid,
yeah.
Mad City was like. We'll talk about that later.
get
Where
you.
it fits in
Yeah,
Kendrick's
yeah.
catalog, because I have like a whole thing about how it fits in Kendrick's catalog.
Yeah.
You want to get into this track list?
I'm down for the track list.
Fuck,
Sick.
I moved the
Go
wrong one. There we go.
All right.
Wait, first of all,
Yes.
before we get in, what do you think of like the song, the aesthetic of the album, like the fucking title, the fucking songs?
I like the back cover
I like the
a
back
lot
cover a lot.
more than the front cover.
I like the front cover a lot, but I
Yeah.
also like the back cover a lot too.
I like the back cover a lot. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's the music or like if it's just the titles, but it's hard for me to remember what the song sounds like off the
Yeah.
name. Unlike other albums, maybe I just haven't spent enough time with it.
True, no,
You know
because
what I
I felt the same way, but as I started listening to it more, I got the
Yeah.
names down.
Yeah.
But I also think it's hard because they're all follow similar, like the same structure.
Yeah.
Dude, but one thing I think is really cool is this is the first time I've seen the back cover album get this much attention. How many times
Yeah.
have you seen, like,
A
I've
lot.
seen this as much as I've seen the main cover.
Yeah.
You know what I think it's cause?
Why?
Instagram. Instagram allows you to put two pictures now.
Oh yeah,
So when you're looking
or
at
multiple pictures.
yeah. So when you're looking at it, you're not just looking at the front cover; you're looking at both covers.
Yeah.
So I've seen this as much as I've seen the front cover.
Yeah, no, for sure. Have you seen the booklet?
Yeah.
The
A
booklet's
little bit of it.
sick. Because they have like the text going down and then like the text horizontally.
Yeah.
That shit's sick. I really like it.
How many times you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't remember another album where I've seen the back
Yeah.
too, unless I actually bought it.
Exactly.
It's not
exactly.
advertised
No, yeah,
like
for
that.
sure. But I mean, how do you feel about how do you feel when you heard the title of the album? Like when you first found out the title.
I was hyped. I thought that shit was tight.
Yeah?
I thought that shit. Okay, me and Jordan were talking about this.
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly, you heard that title, you knew it was gonna be some deep shit. You're like,
Right.
right instantly when
So, what does that mean?
instantly you hit the title, you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck does this
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But like I knew how different Damn was gonna be because it's literally just like, it's
Exactly.
Damn, it's his face, it's like there's
Yeah.
no like,
And I think that plays into the album because this album, see the thing I was always questioning Kendrick on is like, can he make a non-concept album and still be tight?
to be fair,
But go ahead.
I would never want Kendrick to make a non-concept album. I would never
Right.
want that from him.
And I still think this is, if the rumors are true about the second album,
They're not. That's BS. That's
If-
100% BS.
if they are though,
They're not.
if they are
They're
though,
not.
then, I don't know, but this album has like a very loose concept from the beginning and the end and the
Yeah.
reversing and all that shit. But it's still not. It's like, to me, I don't think it's a concept album, or maybe I haven't heard it yet.
I think this is his least concept album.
Yeah,
It's definitely like the concept and like a theme is there.
Of course.
And I think this the way the songs are laid out like aids that too.
they kind of flow into each other in a way.
But the music is all there and I think some of the themes are the same.
Yeah,
But like it's not tied like his like Good Kid, Mad City, and this is like more like a Section 80. You know what I mean? Where
That's
Section
fair.
80 had a theme,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like strung through the whole album. Like
Yeah.
it was here and there, but it wasn't like super blatant.
Yeah.
Like To Pimp a Butterfly, they were like stories. They were very linear.
same
almost.
with Good Kid.
Yeah, same with Good
Yeah,
Kid.
same with Good Kid.
And this one's not that way. Like it's definitely like a concept project, but it's not like a story type deal like Good Kid and
It's
To Pimp a
thematic.
Butterfly.
It's thematic. It's not like like a super conceptual story.
Yeah.
But I mean, even from like the title compared to like a Section 80, where it was like the dual meaning Section
Yeah.
8, like the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's like, it just felt more clear, straightforward, like, just, this is just it, damn, period, you know?
I liked it. I like, and I think it set the tone for like when I was coming in the album. I was like, because that came out, and then Humble came out, and it was like very like in your face, like straight to the point. You know what I mean? Which I was excited too coming in because I was like, Kendrick doesn't do that. Yeah. Kendrick's very like in the background's like, what does this mean? Type shit. So this one was, I think he like really tried to be different. And again, like To Pimp a Butterfly was crazy different. Yeah. He tried to be different again by changing even what people thought he was going to do.
Yeah, of himself. Mm-hmm. But I mean, so I guess jumping in to the track list.
Here we go.
I guess we're starting with the first track, Blood. Which is it lays the foundation of like the concept or whatever. The old lady, she's blind. And I freaked out when I heard it. I was like, lost your life? Like, you just lost.
No, the way
you lost your life, bro.
The way he says it, you lost your life.
Oh, this old lady just scared the fuck out of me.
That shit was pretty creepy.
Right?
Dude, that shit was really tight. It reminded me of some, like, when you, like, when I sample records and shit, and you put on, like, these old records, a lot of them have these, like, intros where it's just, like, smooth ass shit and someone talking over it. It's a very, like, old school type intro. So I heard that shit, I was like...
Yo, but even getting back to the creepiness of it, this album has a little bit of that weird tone with the layered voices in the singing in the beginning.
But Kendrick albums always have that weird...
They're kind of weird.
It's always like a weird, creepy type of vibe. Like, and whenever he does, it's like always kind of like...
Because Kendrick's like a little gremlin.
He is.
I'm in the back, cutting up.
He's always kind of like creeping around.
Shifty. Like,
it's just kind of... He always has that fucking weird kind of vibe.
Okay, but DNA... Honestly, I love DNA. Like, I love DNA.
Bro, no, the way they go from Blood to DNA with that Fox News snippet at the end of Blood, that shit is crazy.
By the way, the dude, he made a video response, like, the dude from Fox.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't like he was yelling. It was like his own little web show.
What did he say?
I didn't watch the whole thing. It was like 20 minutes long. But
in response to Kendrick...
He said something on Ya when he was like CNN on or Fox News on percentage and then the dude, they played the song on air and then he was like, you know, like I think Kendrick and the dude was like, I think Kendrick and Drake are, you know, two of the most talented.
No, that's a different dude. That's Geraldo.
Oh, that wasn't the same dude?
No, that's not the same dude who said that. Sorry, that's Geraldo.
But you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I didn't know that was a different dude.
We're gonna cut that shit out, bro. Just kidding.
I'm not scared. I got flaws.
I know. I just saw that shit. Yeah, but that dude from Blood is a different dude. But I know what you're talking about.
Right.
But Geraldo said some shit too. But that's not the shit sampled on Blood.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But he did say some around that same time. A lot of Fox News people said some shit about him being on the car.
We all know how we both feel. Anyway.
But I got. That shit.
It's tight.
The second the beat switching DNA.
Yeah.
That's like one of the hardest because that's just crazy because they have that vocal sample. Yeah. That's competing like this like it's like it's like it's saying or some shit. But it's competing with Kendrick's vocals. And so they're like yelling and it's like it's clashing and it's kind of like it gets harder to hear Kendrick's vocals when that sample's coming in.
Right.
But it gives it so much energy. It's like, oh shit, that shit the second part is like crazy to me. I love the second part of the beat.
Really good.
What a way to start his album. Going from freaking To Pimp a Butterfly to starting with DNA?
It's sick. No, DNA is actually one of the better tracks to me. I think so. Yeah. I love Ya.
Also one of the better tracks.
I love Ya.
Also like one of the...
Yo. That's so good. I don't know what to say about it. Like
no, that song really reminds me of Untitled Unmastered.
Mm-hmm. Same vibe.
Side note, this whole album really feels like a refined Untitled Unmastered to me.
Yeah?
Because you have your songs that are like Untitled 2, the Levitate. You have songs that are like that, which is like DNA, the harder songs.
Yeah.
But you have your like groovier songs in here too. It really sounds like... when I was listening to it today, I was like, man, this was a more refined, like polished,
I can hear that.
Untitled Unmastered.
Yeah.
Like very similar sounds.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all getting that like dope, like I just want to chill and listen to this song.
Kendrick really, when he wants to, he's not a good singer, but like,
sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
he can come on these songs like that and just make these like. It's weird because I don't even listen to his voice and be like, man, he's a good singer.
Yo, his shit is so nasally.
Yeah,
but like I sing along, like it's tight, you know, and like he's singing a lot on this album, a lot more than we've ever heard him sing.
Dude, the one thing I think Kendrick's so good at rapping that he doesn't even like. I don't think he finds rapping challenging anymore. Like because his like raps are. He's clearly the best rapper.
You see what Rosenberg said about that?
Oh yeah,
Rosenberg was like, Kendrick's the best rapper like ever.
He is
the best rapper.
No, he
to
is.
rap.
Yeah. He's like for like there's in my head. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no fucking doubt. Like he is. Like I don't even Eminem like really really good. I think Kendrick Lamar is better because Kendrick Lamar is way more. Anyways, but what I was saying is the thing that he does now, where he elevated the game, is the amount of voices and vocal inflections he uses, and like coming in and out of beats and like changing his voice.
You
and
know
like
they layer the vocals and shit?
It's crazy, bro. Like no one. That's what he does. That even like elevates. Like he's already a great rapper, but the way his voice cuts in and out and the different things he does with his voice, even on just one track, the amount of times he changes his flow and his voice.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna make a point of that. Like how intricate and deep every song is. It's you know how I was saying that Kendrick Lamar about the concept albums, like he would. I feel like he would only make them. But the fact that he does such intricate things on every single track, you don't need a whole concept or whatever around that because every track is like so different. There's beat switches, you know what I mean? And
Dude, it's crazy.
That's a trend we've been seeing in hip hop.
I hate it. Yeah, the thing I like the thing I don't like about those beat switches.
Yeah.
Some of them are not Kendrick's, but when I heard them before, the one that really I didn't like was Travis Scott's, because when Travis Scott did it on Rodeo, especially. To me, they didn't flow as well.
They didn't blend.
They were two different songs that he just decided to put together.
For sure.
And that didn't make as much sense to me. When Kendrick does it, it's literally, they're very flawless. And it's like, both beats fit in with each other. Like, on Element, we
can definitely transition to
Element. Because on Element, there's a beat switch within it where it's like, if you don't pay attention, it would like pass by you.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
And it goes into like this crazy bass line, and the drums are a lot softer.
Yeah.
And then it flows back into the more like modern drums. And it's like very seamless transition that he does.
And how about Element having the best hook of Kendrick's career? And you know when he says "make it look sexy," that's from like 7th grade. Yo, that shit is so sexy, bro.
Make it look,
and it's so corny to me, but I love it. I love saying it.
I love that shit too.
I love saying that shit.
I think it's bro. When I first heard it, I was like, I did not know how I felt about that shit.
Me neither. Like,
oh.
But then I was at Lowe's today. And I was humming to myself. I was like, wow.
That's just tight. That shit is by Element. Like off my first like couple listens, Element was my favorite song.
Yo, it's a very because the hook is like so easy to get in your brain and shit.
That first part of the album until Feel is like, it's a perfect mix to me of like DNA like bang like straight banger. Smooth ass Element is right in between to me and Feels the kind of like chiller track. It's like that was one of my favorite stretches of the album. Yeah, is that
for sure?
Yeah,
my favorite. If we're going by stretches, like I like from Blood to Pride. Like I love the way that goes. I don't know how I feel about Loyalty.
Yeah, how do you? I was about to ask you.
I don't know how I feel. Okay, honestly, the first part where they go, "It's a secret society."
Yeah,
I wish that was. I love that part of the song. That just like that first like front beginning quarter. But then like the actual hook Loyalty, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about that.
Honestly, that shit reminds me of like when I hear that, there's two songs on this album that remind me like, oh man, Kendrick's like a human being. Like he's not like this god like artist. Yeah. It's Loyalty and it's fucking God.
I like God, man.
Wait, is that the one where he's like, I feel like this is what I feel like?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I don't know fuck with that song. It reminds me of she remind me of Beyonce, Alicia Keys. He used to have that spaced out vibe, and I never really fuck with that sound.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, there's a lot of people who do that better than he does.
Yeah, that atmospheric, like ethereal type sound. Yeah.
He does it cool on other songs, but like definitely not on like. Loyalty is like.
Loyalty is.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's very lackluster to me.
Yeah,
I feel you on the chorus. It's not a strong chorus.
Mm-mm. But I really like Pride, the Steve Lacy track. Yo, it also because it mostly sounds like a Alabama Shake song to me.
Yeah, it does.
It gives me that vibe.
The guitars and the bass and shit.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah, it does. It did. I honestly didn't like that song at first, and it's definitely as time's going on. Fucking, it's grown on me a lot.
Do you know what about it you didn't?
Dude, I really had issues with Steve Lacy's sound.
Is he singing in the beginning? Is that him
Nah.
or no? Okay.
It's Kendrick.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Anna Wise wrote the that part.
I saw her tweet that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick sang, because he like originally was working with Anna Wise,
Right.
and he was in the studio with Kendrick. He shot his shot.
I
He said
remember.
like people got quiet in the studio, and he was like, "Yo, Kendrick, let me play something."
Where'd you hear that? Where'd you see that?
He said it. It was an interview.
Oh, shit.
And he said, yeah, he's just like, "Yo, man, Kendrick, let me play some shit." He played him that beat, and Kendrick's like, "Yo, man, let me get your number."
Damn.
And then he hit it, and then that was the song he stuck with. But it was a Anna Wise vocal sample. If you don't know, Anna Wise has a lot of songs with Kendrick. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Real. Like a lot of like the background vocals that are a girl are Anna Wise. And so she wrote that chorus. She wrote that. I don't know if it's a chorus. It's like is that the chorus in that song? Where he's doing that weird singing shit? I guess we can
is
call
the
it a chorus, yeah.
I don't know.
But he sang that shit. Then he sang over
Right.
it. But yeah, I fuck with that song a lot.
Yo, but if we're gonna, so I have some beef with a couple songs.
What?
I don't like Love with I don't like that song that much.
Which one is that? Is that Zakari?
Yeah, Zakari.
Yeah, that one. To be honest, that's one of the songs I'm least familiar with on that album.
Yeah, I listened to it just to do my homework, but then like I don't really enjoy it.
As I'm going through the album, that's like what I just listened to as I'm going through it. Like
Right.
when I go back to play songs, I
Yeah.
don't think I've gone back to play that song once.
I don't like XXX that much. Do you like that song?
Bro, that is one of my favorite songs on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Dog, it's okay. Kendrick's whole career, like especially politically, he's had a lot of strong opinions.
Yeah.
Like especially like about black issues and police violence.
Yeah.
But like he took his strongest stance like on this song.
Yeah.
Where he goes, bro, he's like, okay, but his friend called him, said, "Yo, my son just got killed." Like by the
Yeah,
and he's like, "Bro,
yeah.
if someone touched my daughter, my son, my nephew, I'm gonna
yeah.
and I'll kill him and throw the chopper in his lap and run to the police house and say I did that shit."
Yo.
He's
yeah.
basically saying like, if a police officer were to kill my son, I would kill him.
Right. Yeah.
Which is like how many like people have said that, especially with as public as an image as him.
Yeah.
And like how many like he's never been that. I mean, he's been like very outspoken about stuff like
Yeah.
that. But to come out on a song and say that with like police sirens sampled on that song, it's a very like I really fuck with
I
that
respect
song.
that.
I really fuck
I
with that
respect
song.
Something about, I mean, I get what you're saying, but something just about the way the song sounds to me,
Uh-huh.
I just can't get past it. I just really can't. Something.
Is
I
it
don't
the
know.
first part or the part where it changes up with like the YouTube shit?
Kind of changes it up. When it changes up, I don't know.
Dog, I was really nervous when I saw a YouTube feature.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed.
Maybe it's just me in my mind just being, oh, YouTube, Bono. Like I don't know.
Dude, they really. If I didn't know it was,
not that bad,
if I didn't know it was YouTube, it
Yeah.
sounds like a Kendrick Lamar type of vocal feature. Like
Kendrick
it fits
Lamar
in.
type, yeah.
Not like he would do that,
Right,
but he
right,
would
right.
get that type of
Exactly.
vocal feature on a song.
Yeah.
Like it really fit with his like vibe to me.
I get you. No, I get you. But then the story on Duckworth also.
Bro, can we talk about Fear first?
Oh, okay. I also have something to say about Fear. That middle part where he like goes ham, like he starts like
he starts
doing his,
screaming?
like mad flow, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that shit's really tight to me. And then he goes back to kind of being like
Regular?
Yeah. No, I like that. He does that. He did that in the Isaiah Rashad song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, where he just starts snapping real quick in the middle of the song.
Yeah.
Bro, have you looked at the lyrics to that song?
I've like looked at him casually while I was listening to it, but
Dude, that one's really cool because he's like, it's obviously called Fear, and he's going over like 3 different like types of fear. He's felt fear in his life. The first one is like he's talking about when he was a kid and how he
Yeah.
felt fear. Second
oh
one,
yeah, exactly.
Second one, how he was like 17, he was afraid he was gonna die.
Yeah.
And the third one is he's talking about how like he was afraid he was gonna lose all.
Exactly.
But that shit was like, it was a cool song, and the beat is fucking crazy on that song.
Right.
Alchemist produced track.
Yo, yeah, that's the same one that was on the Hard Part 4.
Yeah.
But I made a mistake. I think what I was talking about was Feel.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I messed up. The song titles are too similar. But
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
You know
Because
what I mean?
I couldn't know, because I know,
Yeah.
I thought it was on Fear too.
I was talking about Feel, yeah. But
There's
you're right.
another end part in Fear that I really like. Oh, and all the vocal things throughout. There's 2 things I really like. The vocal singing throughout the song. Is it wickedness?
Or is it weakness?
That shit's
Right?
crazy. And I don't know who they have yelling on the album. That sounds like a radio host. Kung Fu Kenny.
It's Kid Capri.
Really?
It's Kid Capri. It's Kid
I thought it was Funk Back to Flex. It kind of sounded like Funk Back to Flex.
It's Kid
to me.
Capri, man. Yeah.
That shit is hard.
Yeah.
That shit is so
Kung
tight.
Fu Kenny.
And
what
like,
happens on Earth stays on Earth. Whatever happens.
yeah,
On, yeah.
I like how he, and he says like some stuff through. He says like one of the things he keeps on saying is what happens on Earth stays on Earth, and he keeps on saying no, ain't nobody praying for me.
Yeah, that's like one of the themes.
It's just tight.
Yeah. Damn, I'm praying for you, Kendrick.
I'm not praying for him.
Anyway, I don't know what song to jump into next.
Can we get to Duckworth?
Yeah, we can get to Duckworth, man. Like,
woo, man. I hate. Oh, go ahead.
you know the placement of this song on the album.
Yeah.
It reminded me of shout out to Kanye West, Big Brother.
Really?
Not.
I know what you mean.
The placement of the story in the
Yeah.
album, like meeting Jay, or like having Jay, whatever. You know what I mean? But then like the story itself on this song is nuts. And yo, I can't believe that. Like I can't believe it,
Dude, when I heard it, I replayed it like 4 times. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way that happened.
Yeah.
That shit is actually in. First of all, the production on this song, I hate this because I could feel like my inner like real hip hop like four pillars fan.
4 pillars.
When I hear that Ninth Wonder beat, like the first one where he has like he plays a little bit of the sample,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
actual beat comes in,
Yeah.
I get goosebumps, bro. And I think Kendrick sounds best on those type of beats. Like this kind of soul sample with
it's
like
not super modern sounding. It's not like a humble or
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I think he sounds. I mean,
Yeah.
he'll kill a beat like Humble.
Right, exactly.
But I mean, my beef with songs like Humble and DNA, they're hard. But like, to me, the songs that are funner to hear that are hard like that are the ones I can rap along to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they're rapping slower and like you can say,
Exactly.
"Oh fuck," like something like
I don't. Yeah, something like that.
Like shit like that where it's cool. It's easier to sing. Kendrick rap is such a good rapper that it's like you play DNA. It's one of those songs where
I
like
know the first 2 bars.
they'll play it at the club. Everyone like they know like the first couple lines and everyone's like yeah. Oh, then the chorus comes in.
DNA.
Yeah, it's just,
Yo.
see that's just not cool. Like it's a good song,
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to listen to.
but like I'd rather sing "I Don't Fuck with You" when I'm in the club or something.
Yeah.
Because it's easier. It's like not as dense.
Kendrick has bars forever. Like he can't not have bars. Yeah.
It'd be weird for him to rap like slower though. Like it wouldn't fit him.
But he's not. But the thing is, he's not even like a fast rapper. He just has like a his cadence. You know.
He's pretty fast rapper, bro. He always rapping. I mean, this one he slowed it down a little bit, like on shit.
Yeah.
But he's like,
he's a pretty fast rapper. I just don't want to think that he's a fast. Because something to me bugs me about fast rappers.
Me too. No, me too. No, I feel the same way. Because
why do you have to rap so fast?
It's all about lyrics. When you're a fast rapper, it's like, oh damn, this dude's fucking good.
We get it, Twista.
Yeah.
Twista, we get it, bro. Anyway, but Duckworth, crazy story. I can't believe that shit really happened. And how like he described like Kendrick's dad coming from Chicago.
Yeah, that shit was
and like
tight.
and hooking him up with like free chicken or whatever, biscuits and shit. Like
the cool thing about that song too is like usually when Kendrick tells a story, he always tells like stories from like 2 different perspectives. Like Sing About Me, he told like one person's perspective, and he told the other person's perspective.
Yeah.
This one, but he like separated it by a chorus, so it's very clear. This is one person's story, chorus.
Right.
Dude,
exactly.
he intertwined their 2 stories, like crazy. Like it
I
wasn't.
have chills right now.
Dude, it really wasn't clear.
Yeah.
When he was talking about Anthony, and when he was talking about his dad. Because I had to go back and listen to the lyrics because he flowed in like he's talking about Anthony, then he talked about how Anthony used to go to the chicken spot, then he started talking about his dad,
Ducky,
and it's like in my head it's like I'm watching a movie and like Anthony walks into the place and then the cameras are following Anthony through his life and then the narrative then passes off to Kendrick's dad and then you follow like Kendrick's dad and then they meet up again. The part that always gets me is like he's like, man, who would have thought like Kendrick the way he painted it. He was the result of that meeting, of that scenario not happening.
Exactly.
And then years later, them being in the studio and being like, "Yo, Kendrick's here because like you did." That's nuts, bro.
That where did we hear that story about Dom Kennedy's mom or whoever?
Dom Kennedy's. I want to say it was their mom or dad. Yeah.
Right. The thing about. I forgot what it was exactly. Like
they had gone to high school together. Don Kennedy's dad. We'll just say it's both their dads.
Okay.
Don Kennedy's dad and Kendrick Lamar's dad. They
might not be true, but for the sake of the story. Yeah.
So we're paraphrasing. They went to school together and then they saw each other later and like, oh shit, what have you been up to? And like they're like, oh
my
yeah, like
son.
my son raps, and he's like, oh no way, my son raps too. So who's your son, Kendrick Lamar? Who's your son, Don Kennedy? That should be
That's tight.
tight.
That's
yeah,
tight.
that's just cool.
But I mean, is there anything else you want to say about the album? Like
I want to.
comparisons, actually. So now we've gone through the whole album. Basically, how do you feel in Kendrick's body of work? Not necessarily ranking it, but how does it fit into the like narrative of his whole like professional work?
My opinion is, I'm just gonna talk about the three like albums. I don't consider 680 out.
That's fine.
When Good Kid came out, it made Kendrick huge.
Yeah.
Because it was so pop friendly.
Yeah.
You had Poetic Justice, Money Trees, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, fucking Swimming Pools. Like, he had
First
four.
of all, I don't like swimming pools.
Yeah, I don't like Swimming Pools either.
Yeah, but
it's crazy that was his first hit song.
It's crazy that song has so much pop appeal when it's not that.
one of my least favorite songs on his whole catalog.
Okay, yeah, we got that out of the way.
But he had like this whole pop, like
Yeah.
backseat freestyle, Mad City, like
Yeah.
very like he had a grip on what was like the sound of that time.
Yeah.
And he made a very, I wouldn't even call it pop, but a very accessible album. Good Kid, Mad City was crazy accessible.
That was 2012.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
And I think he planned that deliberately. Like he got big, and he always said then like 2-3 years later passed.
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly comes.
Yeah.
And he always said To Pimp a Butterfly was the album he wanted to make first.
Exactly.
But he couldn't do it because no one would listen to it.
He had the courage.
He made the album that he wanted to make that was so far left.
Yeah.
That was like, a lot of people didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly, which is
Yeah.
understandable. It's not a very accessible album. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it's a very, like, artistic.
Yeah.
I relate it.
I feel like my tastes are very about accessibility, and that's why I don't know. I'm
That's
honest,
fair.
Like, it's a great album. I respect it so much, but I can't listen to it all the time.
I would compare it to, like, as stupid as, like, Mean Girls, a good-ass movie, right?
Yeah.
I fuck with Mean Girls. It's,
Yeah,
like, it's a
good-ass movie.
Hella popular movie.
For sure.
Very accessible. But then you, like, go to something like fucking Tree of Life or fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of
Shout
those.
out to Terrence Malick.
Yeah, one of those movies that's like way out there.
Yeah.
Or like, and it's like, yeah, they're like Tree of Life is great, but it's like I'm not gonna fucking watch Tree of Life every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you only do
Yeah.
it, and it's very like it's great for a different reason.
Yeah.
So he did that. He had his accessible album. He had To Pimp a Butterfly, which is far left. This I think is his compromise. Like it's a very album where there's still like these influences in there, and it's still kind of weird. It's still
Yeah.
like it's still pretty artistic, but this is definitely way more accessible than The Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
But kind of in like, but still an artistic. It's right in the middle to me. It sits right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I think he was really trying to like, I think he felt some backlash. I think from To Pimp a Butterfly.
Do you think he's the type of artist that would bother him? The backlash? That
I think so.
I don't think so, man. But besides that point, for all the reasons you just said, the compromise thing,
Yeah.
this might be my favorite Kendrick Lamar album.
What?
This might be my favorite Kendrick Lamar album.
No way.
It might be, dude.
I was not expecting you to say that. I was not expecting that at all. Really?
Yo, I don't know, bro. It might be my.
I'm not mad. I'm not
Exactly.
bad. I just
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to say that.
It might, because I like Good Kid, Mad City. You know,
Yeah.
I love Good Kid, Mad City. I like To Pimp a Butterfly a lot. I more respect it than I like
Yeah.
it. But this might be my favorite Kendrick album.
It makes sense, dude. This one sits at a very
Good place, like,
dude. Like I that's why I really like it because it's not too far like
yeah,
out there, but it's also not a basic ass album.
Yeah,
it's still
exactly.
pushing some boundaries.
Yeah.
but it's doing it in a lot more reserved way than The Pimp a Butterfly.
exactly. And this is an album where he shows you like a lot of versatility, you know.
For sure.
And not necessarily with the music, but like with his vocals and like his singing and now going back to the music, the
Yeah.
arrangements of the songs and all that. Even though he showed that on To Pimp a Butterfly,
Yeah.
this was like a more. I mean, To Pimp a Butterfly was like it was like kind of like a time capsule where it took you back somewhere.
Yeah.
But this is like a modern take on the versatility that can be done with the sound today.
Bro, I want to Kendrick Lamar out of all the rappers, for him not being a producer, he's the most musical rapper I've seen. Because I know he plays a big hand in like how the
Yeah.
arrangement of the albums and even the types of beats he picks and the sounds
Yeah.
he picks. No other rapper picks beats and sounds and can arrange his album the way he does.
I have a matchup. What about Chance's musicality and his arrangements and all that stuff?
I think Chance is very musical, but his is a very different way. I think Kendrick's is Chance's sound it's nothing new to me. Like it's a very gospel sound. Like Chance is very good at that.
Yeah.
But it's a very gospel sound.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's very like.
Are you saying this one is more like progressive?
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm not saying one's better than the other.
Yeah.
But I respect Kendrick's more because I think like songs like this, like how do you describe a song like Pride or a song like Yeah? Like it's very pushing the envelope of what is R&B and what is rap and what is soul. Like it's everything in one. And Chance is more gospel and rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this one's more like a fusion of everything together.
Yeah.
And I think he doesn't get enough credit for his ear musically.
Yeah.
Because that's one of his greatest attributes.
Right. No, I think that it showed a lot of this album.
For sure. Damn. If I were to...
Damn. Damn.
I didn't mean to touch your leg like that, dog. My bad.
Hey, bro, you don't have to high five me after that. You're fine, bro. It's alright.
No, for real, if I were to rate this album, though, so far, it's probably... Just because the impact that his first two albums had on me, it's probably third. Not because it's...
Okay, that's fair, yeah.
Not because it's like... I still fucking love it.
Of course.
But just the first two albums, like...
Out of 40 ounces.
38.
38? I want to give it... See... I want to give it like a 39. I'm going to Price is Right you.
Damn.
I'm going to give it a 39 out of 40 ounces. Because it is a good album, but there are some songs that, don't really sit well with me. Like, Love, I can't get into Love like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to XXX again, or Triple X, whatever, because of how you feel about it. I'm going to give it another listen.
That's a good song, bro.
Loyalty just feels like so fabricated to me.
Bro, it feels like he's trying to have...
Yeah,
even
bro.
the Rihanna feature, like, it just feels like he's...
Exactly.
And
I want it to be good. I want it to be so
me
good.
Too. And I think you could hear it coming through on the track. And it's just too, like... 99. It's
Exactly.
too...
There's nothing... But Kendrick has those kind of weird hooks.
Yeah.
He's never been super strong at hooks.
I heard on some of those songs, like that Loyalty song, I heard like some of his like weaknesses in Section 80 coming back up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I forgot that he used to have this thing where he couldn't make good hooks. Like, dude, if you go back and listen to OD, there's no good hooks on that album. there's not one. Like, they're all
Thank God Ignorance is Bliss is just a big verse.
I know.
Because there's no good... Yeah. But, that was Damn.
My mans.
And I love this album.
Me too, man. Me too.
I'm glad that this is our 10th episode, episode X.
Kung Fu Kenny.
What happens on Earth stays on Earth. Alright, well.
Ain't nobody praying for me.
That was Peer Pressure episode 10.
Thanks for sticking around for 10 weeks.
Thanks for watching for 10 weeks, man.
It's like we're talking to one person.
Basically.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Thank you, all our 67 subscribers.
I don't even know who I would say.
Shout out to our 14 views on our last video. We're doing alright, though.
Putting up numbers. Numbers on the board.
Alright, peace. Alright.
Peace.